وأشهد أن سيدنا محمدا عبد الله ورسوله اللهم صل وسلم وبارك عليك سيدي يا رسول الله. We praise Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and we thank Him. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to bless our gathering. Allahumma ameen ya Rabbil Alameen. Welcome my brothers and sisters in Islam to another day of Iftar and another program for Iftar, alhamdulillah. It is something great when we gather together. As I was talking to him yesterday, it's not about the food, it's not about the drink, it's about the meaning that the whole community is coming together as one family. The ties, the relationships that happens during that Iftar, people are chatting together, they are discussing issues together, they talk together, they enhance their relationship together, they shake hands. This is actually the true meaning of the brotherhood. And let me just actually start by thanking all of you for coming and participating in the Iftar, seeing the bright faces. And let me extend my thanks to Dr. Javid, Dr. Hayat, Dr. Najam, and for their sponsorship for the day for the Iftar. And actually, not only for this, but for their contribution with the communities. The community in Richey, the community in Masjid al-Rahman, the community in the Niman Masjid. What a great effort, not only from Dr. Javid or from Dr. Najam, but also from the entire family. May Allah bless them. And actually, like every day in Ramadan, every year, they make me happy when I see their blessed mother coming to the masjid, coming to the hall, and may Allah give her long life and good health. Allahumma ameen. If you please can share the moment and give her a round of applause, welcoming her to the masjid, I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Actually, when you have a mother in the gathering, that's a blessing from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And I always say even to my brothers and sisters in Egypt, I always say to even my friends, if you have a mother with you, it's ni'mah from Allah. Try to invest every minute to please her. You see, Brother Ismail is going to my mother. You see, he's putting a mark on this. And that's why this Ramadan is very special to me, to have my parents for the first time in the United States. And you know what? SubhanAllah, the family there in Egypt, they were crying when they are coming. And I was happy, jumping out of happiness. Now, because they will leave after Ramadan, they are jumping out of happiness. I am the one who is crying. I don't want the time to pass. But SubhanAllah, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala continue His blessings upon all of us. Allahumma ameen ya Rabbil Alameen. So we talked about how to build bridges, reconnecting our relationship with our kids under the teachings of the Quran from the Prophet. Some people said Prophet, and some people said the righteous man, Luqman al-Hakim. Luqman, the wise. So what was the first statement? He said to his son, "Oh my dear little son, do not associate any partners with Allah." So what is number two? Allah said in the Quran, وَوَصَّيْنَا الْإِنسَانَ بِوَالِدَيْهِ إِحْسَانًا. We have highly recommended, instructed the human being to do good to his parents. That's why, for the young generation, the first command is to worship Allah. Then, the second order is to honor your parents. Do good to them. Be nice to your parents. And you know what? You all memorize this dua. And actually, I will say the first part, then you will say the second part. رَبِّ ارْحَمْهُمَا. We don't memorize the dua. So let's try one more time. رَبِّ ارْحَمْهُمَا. One more time. رَبِّ ارْحَمْهُمَا كَمَا رَبَّيَانِي صَغِيرًا. Oh Allah, shower them with your mercy as they took care of me when I was young. This dua has to be our dua in every sujood for our parents. And you know what? Let me tell you the golden statement. No matter what you have done for your parents, do not think for a moment that you can pay them back. Sometimes you can pay to your children. Sometimes you can pay to your wife. Sometimes you can pay to your friend. But you can never, no matter what you have made, you can never pay back to your parents what you have done. Whatever they have done, you cannot pay that back. And I like that story, for one person came to Sayyidina Umar, who carried his mother to perform Hajj. And who went here for Hajj? Not Umrah. Who went for Hajj? If you went for Hajj, raise your hand. So all those people can tell you how it is difficult to perform Hajj alone, by yourself. That man carried his mother on his back, and he performed all the rituals of Hajj. When he finished, he talked with Sayyidina Umar, and he said, now I finished Hajj, carrying my mother over my back. Do you think that now I paid her back? He said, no, not even one single minute of your delivery. Not even one single minute. So no matter what we are doing for our parents, wallahi, it is not enough. It is not enough. Do your best to honor your parents. And you know what? I have a golden advice for the parents. Please listen to this statement carefully. And never forget that statement. It's easy to be respected, but it is difficult to be loved. You as a father, it's easy to be respected by your kids. It is difficult to be truly loved. For the mothers, it's easy to be respected as a mother. And big difference between respect and love. If you want really to be loved, it's not by giving orders. It's not just by shouting, yelling, screaming in the house, stretching your muscles to show that you are here. You need to embrace your kids. And you know what? It's not a big deal. If you made a mistake, you say, I'm sorry. I know parents, they feel too much. They feel sometimes pride and arrogance to say, I did a mistake. I am sorry. I was wrong. Have the courage to say, I am sorry. Have the courage, if you made a mistake to your child, to say, forgive me, I was wrong. Even after 10 years, 20 years, yes, لأن تأتي متأخرا خير من أن لا تأتي. It is better to come late than not to come. So remember that statement. It's easy to be respected, but it is difficult to be loved. To get loved by your kids, you need to work. You need sometimes to forgive and forget. You know what's the worst thing that our kids are hating? What is the worst thing our kids might hate, and we could do that every day, but we do not feel? It's one word: criticism. When your child is always criticized, that makes him to hate whoever is criticizing him. Even if you have the passionate, you want him to be good, but sometimes too much of criticism, that will cut the ties, the relationship between us and our kids. And you know what? They will end up isolated in their room. And the parents will come to complain, "Imam, my child alone in his room and he doesn't talk with us." You know why? Because whenever he opens his mouth, you criticize him. Give him the space to talk. Let him make mistakes. And when he makes mistakes, smile and say, "Don't worry, we are not angels. I understand that you try to be good. No problem. Your child is part of you. Deal with him as a big man." You remember the 3 golden sevens? From 0 to 7, give him love. From 7 to 14, discipline him. From 14 to 21, keep an eye. Watch him. And what is after 21? What is after 21?
22.
Just leave him. You're so smart. I like it. Please welcome him. Inshallah. That's great. I like that statement. What is after 21? 22. I like that. Inshallah. So genius. I like it. So let's go for the dua. May Allah bless us all. Bless our kids. Tomorrow, inshallah, we will have another lesson. Allahumma laka alhamdu ya Rabbana kama tuhibbu wa kama tarda. Allahumma salli wa sallim wa barik ala sayyidina Muhammad. Allahumma taqabbal minna siyamana wa salatana wa ruku'ana wa sujudana. Allahumma akhtim bil baqiyat as-salihat a'malana. Allahumma ansur ikhwanana fi Filistin. Allahumma rabbit ala qulubihim. Allahumma arzuqhum as-sabr was-silwan. إنك على كل شيء قدير. وآخر دعوانا أن الحمد لله رب العالمين. Jazakumullah khair. I'm so happy today that the one who gave adhan is Brother Zaidi. We are missing him so much, and I'm missing his adhan. Yes, please.
Allah. أشهد أن لا إله
لا